look at this. KGB Spy Museum. Hi everyone, I'm Chris.
And I'm Lisa.
Here we are in Manhattan at the KGB Spy Museum.
What a museum. There are so many different actual, authentic spy cameras and weapons and things. This place is so cool.
Lisa, it's the real equipment that the KGB uses and used in the past.
Wow. It's amazing.
You know, they gathered a lot of information against the United States and other countries.
Espionage.
That's right.
It's very, very interesting.
Well, come to the KGB Spy Museum in Manhattan. You're going to love it. We're going to show you around right now.
It's a great place. Come and check it out with your family. Very, very interesting.
Very interesting.
Interesting. And here we are at this wonderful KGB Espionage Museum. And we have this great tour guide here, Sergio.
Our museum has the largest collection in the whole world.
Wow.
KGB spy items, cameras,
All
gadgets.
authentic, right, Sergio?
Yeah.
This is now. How do you
From
guys
the
get
KGB.
this?
Yeah, it's 3,700 artifacts here.
Amazing. The tour guide is fascinating. He talks about all the different spy equipment that is here, and he talks about the KGB. So come on a guided tour and you're going to love it.
This is the killer umbrella. This is a story about George Markov. George Markov was Bulgarian writer and journalist, but he was anti-communist writer and dissident. If you know, Bulgaria last century had a communist regime. George Markov was scared about his life. In 1971 he immigrated to live in London and started to work at BBC. Bulgarian communists decided to kill him. They asked help from Soviet KGB, and Soviet KGB made for them that kind of umbrella. How does that umbrella work? If you press one button, it's work like a regular. If you press the second one, the tiny needle with the poison coming from the top of umbrella.
Wow.
Bulgarian communists found some Italian guy, paid him money, he went to London to kill George Markov. September 9, 1978, George Markov crossed Waterloo Bridge and laid his bus on a bus station. He felt a slight sharp pain on his right leg, like a mosquito bite. He turned and saw some man drop umbrella. That man quickly took umbrella, said sorry with the Italian pronunciation, took taxi and left. When George Markov came home, he started to feel bad. His temperature started to be higher, he got a fever and left at St. James Hospital. After 4 days, George Markov was died. Before he died, he told a lot about umbrella. However, no umbrella killed him. They used a special poison, ricin. On that time, it was difficult to find that kind of poison inside the body or blood.
This is a spy phone that the KGB used, a payphone. Hello? And there was encrypted codes in there just for the spies to use.
What a museum. KGB Espionage Museum out here in Manhattan, in New York City. Now this plate, they call it a plate with ears because there was a microphone in the plate. So if a head of state or someone was dining, they could hear the entire conversation. And there it is right there, a little microphone with a battery. Amazing.
You see that lipstick we call the kiss of death. Woman uses that lipstick like a regular, but if she has emergency situation, she can kill people with that lipstick. Just press the button. This is one single shot weapon. Gun with the one bullet. You see that pen? Guys, you see that pen? This is the pistol with the one bullet. That kind of knives KGB agents also use in emergency situation. If you take out the ring, the knife is thrown out from your hands like arrow. Guys, everyone know what a stethoscope? Yeah. Doctor uses that instrument to check your body. Come here, please. That's kind of stethoscope KGB agents use for eavesdropping from any obstacles around 1 meter.
Wow.
This is American directional microphone. With that kind of microphone, you can hear a good conversation from the glass of window around 150 meters. This is more modern. This is Soviet Union microphone. With that kind of microphone, you can hear the good conversation from the glass of window around 400 meters. That's that kind of technique KGB used to find any bugs. Not only KGB put bugs for somebody. Somebody put bugs for them also. If you know, last century in 80s was a huge competition between CIA and KGB. Some double agents was work for American government, some double agents was work for Soviet Union government. Our museum has history during 1917 until 2015. Here you can see some items FSB use right now in Russia. For example, tiny bug microphone inside the wallet. The red arrow show for us, 2010. You see that ear head? The red arrow show for us a small hole. Inside this ear head, microphone. Agent stay at the crowded place. He do like he listen music, and people around him also think he don't hurt them. But really, agent listen all of the conversation around him. FSB use right now. Excuse me.
Different types of chemicals that they would use.
What does mean KGB?
What does it mean, sir?
I'm gonna pronounce you how it's KGB writing in Russian. I'm gonna pronounce it for you. Комитет государственной безопасности. The first letter KGB or KGB. It's Committee of State Security. KGB it's like two departments together,
Right.
FBI and CIA, not separate like in America. People work inside the country and intelligence work outside the country. The main functions of KGB was counterintelligence, intelligence, guarding the border of Soviet Union, guarding the political people and leaders of Communist Party, military counterintelligence, political issues, and economic counterintelligence.
So interesting. I love it. I love it. I think these things are wonderful.
Here you can see the atmosphere 50s,
Wow.
KGB officer room,
Oh, look at these phones.
original lamp from Joseph Stalin village.
Hello.
Joseph Stalin used that lamp. When officer come to the work, he just turn the calendar and change the day of week.
So Joseph Stalin actually used this lamp.
Yes, exactly.
Wow. Is that a piece of history?
And he used this phone?
That, yes, and usually three kind of phones at officer room. This is Felix Dzerzhinsky, the father of KGB, right hand of Vladimir Lenin. This is Vladimir Lenin, the first leader of Soviet Russia. He was the head of Russian Revolution, which happened in 1917. You know, he was leader of the Bolsheviks. Bolsheviks killed the Tsar Nicholas II and his family. And after revolution, Vladimir Lenin started to be a head of Soviet Russia, the first leader of Soviet Russia.
So the history of it was from 1970 to 1995.
No. The history is still moving because KGB renamed to FSB.
Okay. So they're still around. They're still around. Wow.
Absolutely. They're very powerful, the KGB. What an amazing museum with so many artifacts.
During the history, KGB renames a couple of times. The first name of KGB was Cheka, it's been special commission. And people who was work at Cheka would call them Chekist. Who play piano, pianist, who work at Cheka, Chekist. After Cheka was NKVD, after NKVD was KGB, now in Russia FSB, Federal Service of State Security. Anyway, people who work there right now, we still call them Chekist. Now you know who is Chekist, the famous expression of Felix Dzerzhinsky. Only a man with a cold head, a hot heart, and clean hands can be a Chekist.
This museum is awesome. You have to come.
This is a secret agent's hat, and there's a video camera built in. And there's a video camera also built into the umbrella.
The same apartment.
And this right here is a KGB uniform. worn by one of these espionage spies. Amazing.
Lisa, what is that?
It's like a shortwave radio. They
Wow.
would intercept messages. Wow, it's an intercept receiver. Very cool.
Amazing. So they would actually communicate through the short wave radio.
Right, and they would actually determine the direction of the illegal radio transmitters.
Wow, that's amazing.
Look at all that.
And to think spy messages were sent on this. Wow. Shortwave radio.
Enigma machine work.
Amazing.
For example, if I press A, it's coming P. If I press B, it's coming T. I send that information to the other agent. He has the same machine and he knows the code number. He got P and T and he tried to read my secret message. He pressed P, it's coming A. He pressed T, it's coming B. Of course, every 8 hours, agent has to change the code number. I pressed A, it's coming P. If I change the one code number, and now I pressed A, it's coming C. It's easy example how the Enigma machine works. Take a spy glasses and watch TV.
Spy glasses, Lisa. Wow.
Oh, wow. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Here, put those on. Oh,
Thank you. Let me do this. Now there's a blank screen and they use a spyglass and look, you can actually see the words and the image. Spyglass. KGB. Okay, and there's communication devices in small suitcases. This is an actual uniform that was worn by the military militia, KGB style.
On a wall in the main office. 7 years KGB eavesdropped in American embassy and told any secret information for Joseph Stalin. After 7 years, one British guy from British embassy found a signal from American embassy and told them about that. When they opened that seal, they were shocked. They found a bug microphone, but they can't understand how that microphone was worked 7 years without batteries. They spent 1 more year to understand how that microphone worked. Inside that seal, a tiny hole. When people speak, that microphone can hear voice vibration and recharge. So interesting, for 7 years change port ambassadors. They change their furniture there, but never take out that seal. This is movie about, this is Lavrentiy Beria, the fourth leader of KGB and right hand of Joseph Stalin. They are both, Lavrentiy Beria and Stalin.
Wow, this is an actual door to one of the prisons that they would keep people in. Wow, prison door, amazing. And this is a table that they would use to gather information up and torture people. And they call this the torture table.
okay. Very nice.
Those are actual doors.
Look at the actual prison.
The KGB would lock up their prisoners, and the prisoners would go insane. This is actual footage, and this is an actual door in the prison that the KGB would use this cell to taunt their victims. And this is actual footage. You can see the guard up there. What a great tour, everyone, right? Awesome, awesome tour.
Is it possible to write about us reviews on Yelp?
I hope you all enjoyed our tour of the KGB Spy Museum out here in Manhattan. Lisa, I had a wonderful time. How about you?
Oh, we learned so many interesting things about these very, very tricky and fun espionage things. It's so interesting.
Oh, it's amazing.
It's amazing to think that this is a real deal. Anyway, this museum is on 245 West 14th Street in New York City, baby. Come with your family and your friends and get ready to learn all these different wonderful things.
You're gonna love all these different
espionage.
spy equipment, spying things. It's awesome. It's really a great part of history. So come down, bring your family, and you're going to love it here.
And like we said, it's very interesting.
Very interesting.
Yes, Maxwell Smart, and I'm 99.